Welcome to the month of Virgo, people. Hi, people. This is the Sexy Extra Intuitive Weekly for the month of Virgo. Yum, 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 my favorite. And now the month of Virgo is really, really cool. There's a lot going on between August and September. It's no joke that the Jewish holidays actually fall kind of at the end of the month of Virgo. I won't get into that right now. But anyway, most of all, Virgo is the sign that helps us get out of denial. And now I have my little monkey here because you know what? I found this little monkey back when I was living on Ludlow Street, on the street on First Avenue. And I thought, what good does a little monkey have in my life? What good use does it have? And now the word useful has very much to do with the sign Virgo, because if it ain't useful, they don't want it. And I happen to have Pluto and Uranus conjunct in Virgo. And I thought, now what good does this little monkey have in my life? Well, you know what? He brought me love. And that's what the use is, love, because he's got a heart. You see? So anyway, we'll put him here today for my little reading. Holla at you, baby. Okay, so for the month of Virgo, I'd like to call out the archetype of the stoner who is getting into all of the details, as well as the idea of being in your body. Also, the boxer in a sexy, sexy outfit. These are all things that come to mind with the hallmark of Leo going into Virgo. And now I would also like to talk about Leo going into Virgo in terms of it being similar to Taurus going into Gemini. It's very dry. They are almost opposites. Taurus really cares about its stuff. Gemini is all about abstract ideas and doesn't care that much about its stuff. Leo cares a lot about its pride and upholds prideful thinking in the name of rejecting things that are practical and useful. And Virgo is anything but overly prideful. The nature of Virgo is to be of use. They have humility naturally built into their fabric. Amazing. Were it not that so many Virgos had a lot of Leo. We'll get back to that later. So, in addition to usefulness, there's systems analysis, which comes to mind when we talk about the sign of Virgo, which sounds really annoying and boring. But the truth is it's really about what is working and what is not working. In other words, like twine, you want to bind up the shit that don't work and get rid of it, put it on the curb now. Or organize your bundles. Put stuff together that fits, that goes in the same box, and put it together. It's a good time to organize. Get rid of stuff that isn't useful and analyze your system. Figure out what works and what doesn't work. Should be pretty simple. This is great for the scientists out there as well. Also, the sign Virgo applies to service and mothering and nursing, working like a feverish nurse, doing the next immediate task in front of you. It's also a lot about surrender this month. Virgo is very much in the business of being in the right mind, being in itself, not embellishing any more than it needs to. And it's not to say that Virgos are not fun. I am married to a Virgo. He's quite funny, although he has some Leo and some Gemini, so you know that could balance out the Virgo shift. But anyway, so surrender is a lot about what Virgo is. I would look at the book called The Prophet. The other thing about Virgo that I've been saving these notes for a long time, the idea of being calm and carrying on. No matter what is happening in the face of adversity, be calm, don't get overwhelmed. There's no reason to be overwhelmed. Just do the next right thing in front of you. Love will eat you alive, though you really don't mind. This is very, very Virgo. Even in the face of loss in love, they really don't mind because they're participating. Give yourself a secret star. You have 6 minutes of fame instead of 15 now. Okay, so the world is becoming overpopulated. I just want to make a footnote that although Andy Warhol said we have 15 minutes of fame, now we only have 6.